Namaste. Welcome to LRNR classes. My name is Renuka and today we are going to learn a new poem of 4th standard of CBSE from the 4th unit, and the name of the poem is Why. So the word why is used for what? The word why is used to ask questions. So, as the name of the poem here is why. Why is the word which is very often used to ask questions. Why should we eat food? Why should we brush our teeth? Why should we wake up early in the morning? Why does the sun set in the evening? Why does the sun rise in the morning? Why should we water the plants? Why should we take bath? Why should we sleep in the night? So, why? So, why is the word which is most often used to ask the questions all over the world. In this poem, we are now going to look at a very little child who is a boy child. He is asking many questions. So as human beings, we are very much curious to know about many things happening around us. But when we talk about small children, they are always curious to know about many things happening around them. Small children always have the habit of asking questions. Why this? Why that? Why does this happen? Why does not that happen? So, when small children ask questions, what happens? They get answers to it and they enhance their knowledge. So, let's start the poem. Why? I know a curious little boy who is always asking why. Why this? Why that? Why then? Why now? Why not? Why by the by? He wants to know why wood should swim, why lead and marble sink, why sun should shine and wind should blow, and why we eat and drink. I know a curious little boy who is always asking why. I know a very curious little boy. I know a very curious, here little means small boy. I know a very curious small boy who is always asking why. Here, a small boy is always asking why because he wants to know the answers of many questions, and in order to know the answers of many questions, he is asking why. Why this? Why that? Why then? Why now? Why not? Why by the by? So he is keeping on asking questions. In order to get the reply, in order to get the answers, and after getting answers, he is enhancing his knowledge. He wants to know why wood should swim, why lead and marble sink. In this poem, the small little boy wants to know why does a wood swim in the water when it's being put inside the water? Why lead and marble sink? Why does a lead and marble sinks in the water when it's being thrown into the water? Why sun should shine and why wind should blow? Why every day the sun shines in the morning and why every time the wind blows? And why we eat and drink? And he is asking questions. Why should we eat? Why should we drink? तो इस पोयम में हमें यह बताया जा रहा है कि इस पोयम में एक छोटा सा बच्चा है और वो बहुत ज़्यादा सवाल कर रहा है। ये बच्चा एक लड़का है और वो क्यों सवाल कर रहा है? क्योंकि वो बहुत छोटा है और वो बहुत सारे चीज़ों को जानना चाहता है, इसीलिए वो सवाल पे सवाल करे जा रहा है। और जब उन सवालों के जवाब उसे मिलते हैं तो उसको उस चीज़ के बारे में ज्ञान प्राप्ति होती है। तो वो हमेशा सवाल करता रहता है। और उसने कौन कौन से सवाल किए? वो यह जानना चाहता है क्यों वुड यानी लकड़ी पानी में ना डूबते हुए ऊपर स्विम करता है, तैरता है। और वाई लेड एंड मार्बल स्टिंग्स, जो लेड यानी पेंसिल में जो लेड यूज़ होता है और जो मार्बल यानी कंचे जो होते हैं वो पानी में डूब क्यों जाते हैं? अगर वुड स्विम करता है तो कंचे और जो पेंसिल में यूज़ किया हुआ लेड वो क्यों पानी में डूब जाते हैं? और सूरज क्यों चमकता है? सुबह होते वक्त सूरज क्यों चमकता है? और हवा क्यों बहती है? और वो अंत में ये भी पूछता है कि हमें खाना खाना क्यों ज़रूरी है और पानी पीना क्यों ज़रूरी है? So now let us move on to the third stanza of poem Why and start learning. He wants to know what makes the clouds and why they cross the sky. Why sinks the sun behind the hills and why the flowers die. So, in this poem, the small little boy wants to know what makes the cloud. He wants to know how the clouds are being formed in the sky and why they cross the sky. So, even if the clouds are formed in the sky, why they should cross or why they should start moving in the sky? Why sinks the sun behind the hill? Why sinks? Here the word sinks means to hide. Here the word sinks means to hide. Why the sun hides behind the hills after the sunset and why the flowers die? Why the flowers present in the plants die after a few days? तो यहाँ पे बताया जा रहा है कि जो छोटा सा बच्चा है उसने और भी प्रश्न मांगे, जैसे कि वो जानना चाहता है कि बादल कैसे बनते हैं। अगर वो बन भी जाते हैं तो वो आकाश में यहाँ वहाँ घूमते फिरते क्यों रहते हैं? Why sinks the sun behind the hills and why the flowers die? हमारा जो सूरज है वो शाम के समय क्यों ढल जाता है और जो पेड़ों पे फूल लगे हुए हैं वो क्यों कुछ दिन के बाद मुरझा के मर जाते हैं? Some of these whys are not too hard to answer if you will try. Others, no one ever yet has found the reason why. Here, the poet wants to say us that the child is asking so many questions, why? And if we will try to answer the questions of the child, we can answer a few of the questions asked by the child. Others, no one ever yet has found the reason why. In this poem, the child has asked so many questions that we can answer a few of them, and there are some more questions which we are not able to answer it, and we are trying to find out the answer of those questions because we have to reply to the questions of the small child. हमें यह बताया जा रहा है कि हम कुछ प्रश्नों के उत्तर दे सकते हैं जो उस छोटे बच्चे ने पूछा है। छोटे बच्चे ने इतना ज़्यादा सवाल कर दिया है कि हमारे लिए इतना मुश्किल नहीं है कि हम उन सारे सवालों का जवाब दें। हम कुछ सवालों के जवाब तो दे चुके हैं और कुछ सवालों के जवाब अभी भी देना बाकी है। So, from this poem, it's very important for all of us to know that we should not be ever ashamed to ask why. Why is the most important question. If we ask why, we would get the answers of many questions, and when we get the answers of many questions, it's obvious that our knowledge will increase and we will try to learn many things. So, remember friends, do not be ever afraid to ask why. Always ask questions, get answers, enhance your knowledge. We have completed the 4th poem of class 4th standard of unit 4, and in the next class we are going to meet again with another new topic. Thank you.